Stand by for ludicrous speed.
Okay, my dear Greg Saunders.
Gregory.
Eagle looking right, you're down.
Gregory.
Greg Saunders.
Greg Saunders.
Greg Saunders!
Wow! Hey, great!
Look at it.
We interrupt this sound file to bring you a terrifying announcement.
Are you aware that you're leaking coolant at an alarming rate?
Show us the skills that have made you a media darling.
Well, I'm glad we got all that out in the open.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the Saturday Morning Stateline Show.
You know, if you clean out that pile of receipts that you got in your purse or your center console of your car, if you stack them together, it makes a teeny tiny book called Why I'm Broke. Hi, I'm Greg. The usual Tom is not standing by, and by all accounts, he's not going to be able to join us this morning, so I'll be flying solo until Joann jumps in here to your Saturday morning Stateline show. It is the 6th day of August of the year 2022, the latest it has ever been in the history of mankind. Congratulations, you made it, and I'm glad you're here. I'm tired as all get out. Now back in June, I missed a show due to vacation that was planned, and then the following week I missed a show because I got sick, and it was I think it was my third or second round of mild COVID, whatever it was. Anyway, we're fine. But so this morning was definitely one of those where I'm like, if I could just hit the snooze button on everyone's clocks for like another hour, I'd really like it, because we had a very warm, very awesome, but very sweaty Hello Dolly show last night at Starlight Theater, Rock Valley College. And so you get home from something like that and you just want to cool off. You just want to eat, rehydrate, and all that stuff. And then I just really, I did sleep a little bit, but I couldn't sleep through the night. So I didn't get a real good full night's sleep. So tonight's going to be an interesting one. But don't, pray for me, but don't cry for me. I'm having a great time with this show and this cast, and we're having so much fun. And you still have 2 more chances to catch Hello Dolly at Starlight Theater. In fact, the show tonight at 8, and then tomorrow night at 8. And then the main season of Starlight Theater, the season worth waiting for, is done, with the exception of what is called the Star Little Show. And this year's Star Little Show is called How I Became a Pirate. And that runs Thursday and Friday at 11 o'clock in the morning. It's a 1-hour show. Take the kids and the grandkids to go see How I Became a Pirate. They will love it. Get some popcorn before the show, enjoy the show, and then go to lunch. It'll be a great day. And then Saturday, there's also 2 options to catch the show on Saturday. So the season's not over, but the main 4 shows end this Sunday night, and we're already a little bit exhausted. Okay, before I get too far and forget, I'm going to give a big number, because I'm hoping that Tom will respond to my text and at least give me a guess, because I did tell him this week's big number of the week. It is 103 million. That's a big number, right? 103 million. Yeah. The answer this week is either bookings or Burmese. Bookings or Burmese. Give us your guess for the big number of the week in the comments. In fact, let's go ahead and let me jump in the chat and let me do this. Is this going to go for me? No, that's not going to work. Darn it. All right, let me try it again. Big number of the week. Copy and paste. Boom. Oh, what's been going on here? I don't know. Can't. Oh, yeah, I understand that. All right. Boom. Boom. All right, it's in the chat. So put your guesses in the chat on either Facebook or YouTube. If you're watching via LinkedIn, thanks for tuning in via LinkedIn. We're so glad that you're here. We need you to put your comments, though, on YouTube or Facebook. I won't see it on LinkedIn until the show's all over, because I'm not checking. One of the things I love about this whole restream thing, there's many things, but doing our podcast here, doing our show via restream allows me to click one button and be on multiple streams. Boom, just like that. They advertise you can do up to 30. It's like, that's a lot of accounts. I'm not having 30 accounts. I'm happy with the YouTube stream. That becomes kind of like our archive of all of our shows. It's all there. We're at show number 121. All the other 120 shows, they're all there. And you can watch them at any time. I don't think I've deleted any of them. Yeah, but I think they're all there. And then we've got the LinkedIn channel and the Facebook channel. Boom, boom, boom. And for those of you who are watching this via my personal Facebook page, please don't chat there either. Do it on the Saturday Morning Stateline show page so that I can see your chats. The chat doesn't come back from the personal page, only through the business page, if you will. So look for Saturday Morning Stateline Show on Facebook. Please follow us there and like us there and make your comments there. And then when you get a chance, also head on over to YouTube, look for Saturday Morning Stateline Show on YouTube and like and subscribe there. The good news about liking and subscribe to our YouTube channel is you're pretty much getting this Saturday Morning Stateline Show and the occasional real estate update that I do for when I'm doing real estate updates through Keller Williams Realty Signature Team Sold on Tony. And quite honestly, I haven't been doing a great job of using YouTube for my market update. I do that on Instagram and LinkedIn, which automatically connects to my Facebook business page. So that's where I do my every Tuesday real estate market update. But I probably should be using my YouTube channel more for that too. But anyway, that's what's going through my head these days, is just going, okay, how can I better serve my clients and the audience, if you will, around the Rockford area about what's going on with the market and around the nation too, for that matter, because we do have an awesome network of agents all across the country. And we've helped, Joann has mentioned before how I helped her get a piece of property sold in Wisconsin this year already. I've had folks that have moved to Pennsylvania and to, Colorado and Arizona and Texas and Florida and Tennessee, and people that are moving in other places around the country, and we want to be connected with a great agent there, and I can help them do that. So keep that in mind too. If you have any friends or family that are not just moving back to our area, but moving anywhere around the country, we can definitely help you with that. Okay. So do that. Good morning, LinkedIn user. I don't know who you are, but good morning to you too. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, that means you know what you just did? Thank you for LinkedIn. The LinkedIn comment worked. Hey, how about that? I just learned something. So your comments on LinkedIn also show up. See, it shows up right there. It says, LinkedIn user, I don't know who you are, but you're saying good morning to me, and I appreciate the good morning. Got a bunch of shout outs for us this morning, and yes, I would normally be sharing all of these with Tom, which, by the way, in our current race to 10, the score's 9-5. What a way to make a living, barely getting by. It's all taken and no given. That has nothing to do with the big number of the week this week, but I am hoping that Tom will give me a guess on his either on his text. Shoot me a text, Tom, or maybe he can jump on the restream on his phone just for the moment. I don't know. He's got stuff going on today that I don't know that he can do that. But anyway, I need to change this now. Share your comments on Facebook or YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Let me see if I can edit this on the fly. Share your comments on Facebook, LinkedIn. If I spell it right, it'll look better. Or YouTube. Save. Boom, 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 boom. Should I use the comma? Yeah, I'll use the comma. All right. So how does that look? Share your comments on Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube. Yeehaw! Thank you for that again, LinkedIn user. Appreciate that very, very much. And there we go. We'll do a little streaming right there. Got the bar going. Some shout outs this week. Had a wonderful family reunion last weekend. When the show ended last weekend, we immediately hopped in the car and hit the gas pedal and made our way up to Black River Falls, Wisconsin, where much of my family is still located. My dad grew up there, and we have an annual family reunion up there. At some point during the summer, it changes weekends depending on availability of where we like to have our family reunion. And so this year's reunion, the weather was as best as it possibly could have been. Nice little breeze. It was maybe 77 degrees, 76 degrees. It was just beautiful up in Black River Falls last weekend. Didn't have the biggest turnout that we've had in the years past for the family reunion, but I can't really complain because I hadn't made it to the family reunion for like the last 4 years for various reasons. Of course, we canceled in 2020. 2021, I don't think we had one in 2021. Yeah, I think we did. Oh, they did. They did have one in 2021. I couldn't make it though. Something happened in the personal life. I guess I couldn't make it last year, but we made it this year and saw some cousins and some aunts and uncles and some second cousins and third cousins and try to figure out family tree stuff. And some of the folks who really keep really good tabs of the family tree couldn't make it this year, which was kind of a bummer, but because they usually bring extra photo albums and such and photos from last year's reunion and stuff. They couldn't make it this year. But I had a wonderful time and seeing family at the family reunion last weekend in Black River Falls. Also, as far as real estate goes this last week, a couple of closings to give shout outs to. Got an investor I've been working with for a while who closed on a property this last week, and a couple that has got some horses. They finalized a purchase of about 18 and a half acres up in Durand with a house this week as well. And I'm so excited for them to eventually be able to put the kind of outbuilding they want on their property for their horses. And can't wait to see what they do to that. So congratulations to them and their closings this week. I think I posted stuff like that on our Gregory Saunders Realtor page on Facebook, the other Facebook business page. I only got a few of them. I should actually be able to know them off the top of my head. That those should be posted on there as well. Other shout outs this week include a huge shout out. Got to give a huge shout out to the cast and crew and creative team at Starlight Theater for Dream Girls, which wrapped up last Sunday night. My goodness. The production of Dream Girls was just on fire. The whole first act just wore us out. I can't imagine what the cast was feeling like. Thankfully, they had better weather last week than we're having this week. Just a little bit cooler. But kudos to Michael Corneo and his team, who Michael was the director for Dream Girls at Starlight Theater. And what an amazing show. Wow, bravo. Way to go. Hello, Dolly, of course, as I mentioned earlier, is coming up to a close this weekend. You get a chance to see it tonight at 8 or tomorrow night at 8, and you don't have to pre-order your tickets. You can, I think you still can. I'll go online and order tickets online and get them right to your phone, so you can show the person at the front there what your seats are. But you can walk up and get them at the box office. Last night's crowd was fairly large, but there were seats available, and you might want to bring a fan, just, a little fan, because it's a warm one out there. It's going to be a warm night tonight and tomorrow night as well. So there's a shout out to Dream Girls and to Hello Dolly. How I Became a Pirate is also the Star Little show this week on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then looking forward to the great big Wisconsin State Fair. Every year we try to make it up to the Wisconsin State Fair for one day. Going to try to do that this week, because the Wisconsin State Fair is not very, I'm pretty sure it's closer drive. Yeah, it's a closer drive to go from the Rockford area to the Wisconsin State Fair in West Dallas, Wisconsin, than it is to drive down to the Illinois State Fair in the center of Illinois. So yeah, it's just, and by all accounts, I've never been to the Illinois State Fair, but everyone I've talked to that has been to both the Wisconsin State Fair and the Illinois State Fair, to a person, have said Wisconsin State Fair is way better. There's the grounds are amazing, the entertainment awesome. There's beer and live music on every corner, and there's the rides and the exhibition hall. The exhibition hall is amazing up there. If you've never been to Wisconsin State Fair, I highly, highly, highly recommend making your way up there and giving it a try, because it is something else. It is very, very, very cool. All right, let me check our messages here and see if no, nothing from Tom yet. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into some SMS info for the week. We've got a bunch of stuff going on that we want to give shout outs to. Today is the 6th, and in 2 weeks from today, August 20th, it's the Red, White, and True Blue Golf Play Day. We talked to Aaron from the Circle of Change, which is a 501c3 not-for-profit offering veterans and first responders with a mental health diagnosis, primarily PTSD, a path toward wellness through dog training and handling. CircleOfChangeProgram.com has more information about what they do, CircleOfChangeProgram.com. And to support them this year, their golf play day is Saturday, August 20th. Sign in at 8, shotgun start at 9 at the Silver Ridge Golf Course down in Oregon, which I golfed the Silver Ridge Golf Course in 1995. Yeah, I think it was 1995. I was working for a company called MGF Industries, and we had our golf play day down there, and it was a wonderful day. It was a great course. Why haven't I been back there since? No excuse. It's a beautiful, beautiful place down there in Oregon, just north of Oregon. Silver Ridge Golf Course on North Hill Road in Oregon. And if you get a chance, if you can go golf and support the Circle of Change, that is coming up 2 weeks from today. New games, old favorites, drinking holes, raffles, and they'll even have a best dressed contest. They're looking for people dressed in red, white, and blue. They support veterans. It's a wonderful thing. And then a couple days after that, Gigi's has their annual golf play day, the 12th annual No Bull golf outing. They're at the Rockford Country Club on Monday, August 22nd. 8 a.m. shotgun start for the morning flight. They do a lunch program in the middle of the day. And then at 1:30, they got a shotgun start again for the afternoon flight. So you got two options when you do the No Bull golf outing in support of Gigi's Playhouse. And Gigi's Playhouse, of course, a wonderful, wonderful organization here in the Rockford area that supports those, especially those adults with Down syndrome. And they have a wonderful, wonderful program up there. The foursome best ball, play your own ball, split shotgun start, promote social distancing, rain or shine event, No Bull opportunities included. A brand new car hole-in-one. You could possibly win a car at the No Bull golf outing. Yeah, they got a hole-in-one opportunity for that. Guess the weight of the bull. They bring out a bull every year. You can guess the weight of the bull. There's a golf ball drop, silent auction raffle. For information, check out gigisplayhouse.org/RockfordGolf. Just go to gigisplayhouse.org. I'm sure there's a link there that'll take you to their golf sign-up page. Sign up yourself or a foursome. If you don't have a foursome, they'll connect you. They'll put you in a foursome. It'll be just fine. And support Gigi's Playhouse. And then also mark your calendar for September 22nd. I think that's a Thursday night, but I'm not 100% sure. September 22nd, 6 p.m. It's the next Streets and Sweets annual fundraiser to support Rock House Kids, one of the most awesome ministries and not-for-profits here in the Rockford Stateline area. Rock House Kids is amazing, and their annual fundraiser, Streets and Sweets, is coming up on September 22nd. I believe it's at a new location, but this save the date card doesn't say where. It just says when. So anyway, there you go. There's some reminders for you. What else is going on? North End City Market every Friday or every Saturday. What am I saying? Every Saturday, the North End City Market in Rockford, where you can find an amazing assortment of fresh veggies and fruits and flowers, honey, local honey, which I understand is good for you to help battle allergies if you're occasionally taking in local honey. Baked goods every Saturday morning. It is from 9 till 1 at the corner of North Main and Auburn Streets in Rockford. This is a little different than the Rockford City Market Friday nights. This was almost more of a glorified farmers market, if you will. This runs all the way through the middle of October, so you still got some chances to check out the North End City Market, North Main and Auburn Streets in Rockford, 9 till 1 every Saturday through the middle of October. It's absolutely free. There's no charge to get in. Just bring plenty of cash so you can buy plenty of fruit and veggies and baked goods and honey and flowers and stuff. All right. Sounds like a plan. The Barb City Stompers are going to be at the Concerts on the Creek tonight at 7 o'clock. It's a free admission, but a free will donation during the concert will be accepted. Joyous toe-tapping evening of music by the Barb City Stompers. They're from DeKalb. That's where barbed wire was invented, in case you're wondering. Program features traditional jazz sounds, including instrumental and vocal selections. Attendance is only limited to 150 listeners. Walk-in seating available until the attendance limit is reached. Admission is free, and listeners are encouraged, those in attendance are encouraged to make a $10 free will donation during the concert. If you want to be included in the 150 seat limit, regardless of what time you arrive, you can make an advance donation at springcreekucc.org/concerts. springcreekucc.org/concerts. And if I'm really fancy, I can copy and paste that, and I can put it in the chat. How good is this? There it is right there. Boom. It's a $6 donation ticket, but it reserves your seat, whereas those who walk in might not be able to get in if they've already reached their 150 seat limit. So check that out tonight. Concerts on the Creek at Spring Creek UCC. It's basically right on the corner of Spring Creek and Springbrook Roads in Rockford. You know what else is going on this weekend? Festa Italiana. Yes. Festa Italiana is making its thing. And good morning to you, Joann.
Good morning. Where's Tom?
It's just you and me today.
And my iPad isn't working, so
you're on your phone.
Yeah, my iPad is working, but it isn't connecting to Wi-Fi.
Oh. Time to reboot the PAWS Humane Society Wi-Fi. I wonder if it might need a rebooting.
But it works on my phone, so.
But your phone might be using mobile data.
So I'm using the Wi-Fi.
Does it say you're using Wi-Fi? Huh. Well,
I don't know.
Maybe the iPad needs an update.
No, that was what the problem was. It had an update. I
like
think it's
shirt?
Hello.
Yes. Last chance.
I've seen it recently. I loved it.
Well, as we always say, your sound is going to be a real problem, Joann. I don't know why. I don't know the connection. I'm not sure you're using the Wi-Fi there because the sound is so choppy. It sounds like the kind of sound you get when you're using mobile data. So, I don't know. It's really choppy, Joann. It's really, really choppy. Let's see. Is there anything we can do? There's nothing I can do on my end. I'll have you redo it. Yeah, we reconnect there. Festa Italiana is at Boylan Catholic High School grounds again this year. They've been doing this there for years and years and years. A family-friendly event including carnival rides and games for toddlers through adults. There's a kids' craft area, bocce ball, food and drink, live music and dancing throughout the festival. Today from noon till 11 p.m. and Sunday from noon till 8. Boylan Catholic High School on St. Francis Drive in Rockford, the Greater Rockford Italian American Association with their annual Festa Italiana, one of the best festivals in the Stateline. And that is going on today and tomorrow. A very special weekend where everyone who passes through the gates at Festa Italiana is an honorary Italian. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Let's see if this is any better. There's Joann. She's back again. Reconnect. Oh, the sound's going to be a problem, Joann. The sound's going to be a problem. Oh, well. The X League is something I heard of for the first time this week on radio commercials. And I don't know if you heard about the X League, but it's going to be at the BMO Harris Bank Center tonight. The Extreme Football League, also known as the X League, makes its debut when the Chicago Blitz takes on the Seattle Thunder. This is Mike Ditka's new National Women's Full Contact Football League. That's right. This one's for the ladies, and it's tackle arena football. The Blitz from Chicago and the Thunder from Seattle. I understand at least two of the players on the Chicago Blitz are from Rockford. So their quarterback, I believe, is a Guilford High School graduate, and one of the other players, I think, attended Auburn. The game is tonight, 7 o'clock. The only home game. This is the only home game played here in Rockford for the season. So this will be a sellout. It might already have sold out. They were advertising this on the radio this week. And for more information, they're sending you to X League Live. Let me copy. Oh, let's see if I can do this. I'm having fun trying to put this right in the message. Oh, there it goes. All right. X League Live. We'll put that in the chat right there. So it's in the comments. It might already have sold it out. This sounds like really an exciting football league. And we've been waiting, I think, for some women's sports to really, really take off in America. You know, we've had, beach volleyball is something that's kind of popular, but not immensely popular. The WNBA, let's just be honest. The NBA has been kind of propping up the WNBA for a long time to try to get it to get some footing, some real good followership. And I don't think it's supporting itself yet. And that's not a knock on women. It's just the idea of, do people want to watch women's sports? And when it comes to like track and field stuff in the Olympics, that's always really popular. But as a general thing, people don't watch track and field events as a sporting event, except at the Olympic time. There is no, I would think women's softball, fast pitch softball might be something that kind of somewhat takes off, but there's no professional women's softball league as far as I know. And if there is, there you go. There's the argument that it's just not taking off. Maybe this X League will be something that turns into a high viewership and turns the corner when it comes to popularity of women's broadcast sports on TV. I don't know. You have any interest in watching women's football, Joann?
Good question. I don't think so.
I don't know. We'll see how the game goes tonight. I don't know that it's being broadcast anywhere other than maybe me.
So that's great to say.
You sound like a robot, Joann. I can't hear a word you're saying. This is really not going to be good today. This is not. We're going to have a short show today, Joann, because the only sounds coming out of your device when it comes through, it sounds like you're a robot. I can't understand the words you're saying. Can you try your iPad again just to see if it'll connect?
The Wi-Fi is I'm sorry.
Maybe it's just you're so far away from your microphone. I don't know what it is.
If I talk here,
Oh, that's better.
that's like a new phone.
So when you're listening to me, I guess you got to hold your phone away so I can see your face. And then when you talk, you got to bring it close to yourself so that we can actually hear you talk. Oh, Joann. I got a feeling and I'm not hearing back from Tom anyway. So I got a feeling we're not going to be able to do a big number of the week this week. I know you're on the cusp of winning, but we just can't do it. We can't hear you. And yeah. You know what you can do though, Joann? You can walk around and give us a little tour, and maybe I can just talk about what you're showing because it's not working. Let's see. I could really be crazy and put the link to our restring. No, I don't want to do that. I was asking some of my castmates last night during the show. Right after the show. I said, "Who wants to get up early tomorrow and co-host the podcast with me?" Since my co-host Tom is not unavailable. If you want to take Tom's spot for a week, here's your chance. No, I'm sleeping in. No, I'm sleeping in. Everyone wanted to sleep in, so I don't know. I'm not seeing any hands raised in the chat either of people that want to join us. So that's okay. I've got a few other things to share. That was share most of the stuff on Go Rockford that I wanted to share. So that's all good to go. Joann's walking around at PAWS, and there she is. Hello again.
Oh, hello. I broke my voice.
I guess when you're close enough to the microphone, it sounds okay. But any distance and the microphone's attempt to pick up your audio, it sounds like a robot. It's really weird. Yeah.
And I do not know freedom.
I don't know if you can flip around your camera on that one. You might just have to flip the phone around just take a guess of what you're pointing it at. Test your skills. Yeah, so that just makes your camera disappear, and then it logs you off. How sad. The cool thing is we still have people watching and listening, and I appreciate you. Thanks for that. Throw your highs and your comments in the chat, okay? Go ahead and say hello. Throw your hellos and comments in the chat. Tell us where you're watching from, and are you in jammies or clothes? There you go. There's your question of the morning. Are you watching the Saturday morning Stateline show in jammies, or you are already dressed in with clothes? Hey, August Adopt. Yes, we've started an August Adopt list. And Joann, back away a little bit so we can see the whole list. There we go. No dogs yet, but already 4 cats adopted in August. Yay! Thank you very much. As we cruise around PAWS Humane Society and see the cats and volunteers available there. As always, if you have any questions about the PAWS Humane Society, go to their awesome website, pawshs.org. That's PAWSHS.org, paws.org. And their phone number, look at all these cute cats just waiting for their forever homes. 815-299-PAWS. That's 815-299-7297. The number for the PAWS Humane Society. Oh, hello, cutie. Yes, you're on the podcast, and you too. So many cuties. Where's my captions here? Let's take that off and show Joann's thing there. I'm going to show this. I got to. This is awesome. My wife's in Myrtle Beach for the weekend with some friends. In her swimsuit, ready for the beach. I'm not jealous at all. No, not jealous at all. Love you, hon. Thanks for tuning in.
So what did you decide? I can't watch the phone. I'm too far from the phone.
That sounds pretty good when you like talk really close to the phone. I can actually understand what you're saying. And pretty good job with the camera there, flipping it around. That we saw a lot of cute cats.
So that's
All right. Well, we're not going to give any points for the big number of the week because I still haven't heard from Tom. He had to work this morning. Yeah, so that doesn't look like he was able to slip out for the moment just to give us an answer. A few other things to talk about this week before we let everybody go. It turns out everything that you need during a hardcore workout is actually in a simple banana. The people from Gatorade are not going to want you to hear this. They're not going to want you to hear this at all. The researchers have tested bananas versus Gatorade during a tough period of cycling, and they discovered bananas deliver the same performance as sports drinks, and they offer up a healthier blend of sugars. So yeah, it's better for you to just have a banana than it is a sports drink. Why am I not surprised? I don't think you should be surprised. I was talking about the state fair in Wisconsin. They have some really interesting foods in Wisconsin State Fair this year. There's a pretzel wrapped bratwurst that I'm hoping they make a non-spicy version of, because the one they're advertising it's a jalapeno pretzel. It looks like a corn dog, but it's a pretzel dog on a stick, of course. The State Fair of Texas doesn't kick off until the end of September, but they are already promoting the semifinalists for their best fair food for this year's fair. And here are some of the semifinalists that are in the mostly deep fried. It looks like all of these are deep fried. If you're at the State Fair of Texas, you can try deep fried Praline cheesecake egg rolls. I would try that. Abso-stinkin-lutely. That sounds yummy to me. We'll make one more attempt for you, Joann. We'll see if this will work. Deep fried Praline cheesecake egg rolls. Are you a sampler of that, or are you going to pass? No, she's going to say no. Okay. How about a smoked bacon-wrapped cookie dough ball? Again, I would try that, but I'm not sure. I mean, I love cookie dough balls and I love smoked bacon. Together, maybe. It's on the list. This is the semifinalist for the best fair food, so they obviously got some followers here. They have what they're calling a deep fried BLT. Imagine making a BLT sandwich.
But then
Well, they must dip it in something before they put it in the deep fryer to keep it all together. That would be an interesting thing to watch, to see how they keep the sandwich. Because I've seen them do this with a lot of weird things, the sandwiches and it's got to be a very interesting trick. But I would love to try a deep fried BLT sandwich. They have something called fried Texas fruit salad. What's in a Texas fruit salad? I don't know, but maybe. You know what? This is worth checking. I'm gonna do the copy and paste here and see if I can get information here. At the State Fair of Texas, they're gonna deep fry everything, including salads. That's right. They even have beer, deep fried, beer-filled pretzel pockets. Yeah, deep fried frozen margaritas. Okay. I was hoping to find. Oh, where's this? Where's the? I'm not seeing the fruit salad thing. Club salad, Texas fried caviar. These are black-eyed peas, fried and laced with special spices blended with Old Bay seasoning. I'm not seeing anything on exactly what they do with the fruit salad. Including a fried club salad. I don't know how they do it, but they're promoting it, and it's the great big Texas State Fair, which is coming up at the end of September. Deep fried Southern dessert dumplings. Again, something I would definitely try. But dessert dumplings just sounds right to me. That just sounds right. All right, a few final things for you. Researchers at Clemson found that blowing out birthday cake candles means 15 times more bacteria are present in your piece of cake. So yeah, maybe it's time to give up the blowing out the candles on a cake. Just here's the solution, Joann. Here's the solution. Oh, the one solution would be doing cupcakes, of course, but the other solution would be cut the first piece of birthday cake, give it to the birthday person honoree, and put the candles on their slice only. Those are the candles they burn out.
How many years have we never thought of it before?
I know. It's sad. So I think that should work now. All right. A new study shows. Here's something we might want to try this week, Joann. When we have a stressful situation, a study says you can immediately lower your personal stress by talking to yourself in the third person. So Greg, it's okay that Joann's microphone isn't working the way it's working we normally does this week. It's okay, Greg. You're going to be fine. Tom will be back next week. We'll have a normal show next week, just like we always do. It's okay. Don't let this get to you, Greg. You're going to be fine. We always joked at radio.
In my third person, I usually call myself.
You call yourself, hold it closer. You call yourself what? Grandma? Okay.
It's going to work out. I don't know.
All right. I like it. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, so go ahead and talk to yourself in the third person. It'll help you reduce stress. Here's 3 things that have something in common. Let's see if Joann can guess these 3 things that have something in common. The Choco Taco, the Batgirl movie, and any suggestion that we're in a recession. Do you know what those things have in common? They've all been scrapped. They've all been scrapped. They're all done. The Choco Taco, I guess, is coming to an end soon. Nobody wants you to tell. No one wants to talk that we're in a recession. And the Batgirl movie, they invested millions of dollars into it, and it apparently has been completely scrapped. Not even going to be released to the apps or direct to video. Which does anyone ever do that anymore? I don't even know. Is there a direct to video? We don't buy DVDs anymore, so I don't know.
Direct.
Another set of researchers say that a hug intended to make someone feel better needs to last at least 6 seconds. So if you're trying to make someone feel better, give them a good squeeze and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives them a chance to de-stress a little bit. So 2 or 3 seconds, not enough. You get down to like the 10, 12, 14 seconds, and you might start making them uncomfortable. So, yeah, right around 6 seconds, 6 or 7 seconds, that's the sweet spot of hugging to help someone feel better. And I agree with that. I think that makes complete, total sense. Give someone a good hug. And then when you release your embrace and you look them in the face, if they still look a little bit stressed, you can say, "May I hug you again?" And if they're uncomfortable, they'll say, no, I'm okay. And that's okay. And if they're like, yeah, okay, then give them another good 6 or 7 second hug. There's your hugging advice for the day. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. I think that's the end of our show today. I don't know if I got anything else other than the big number of the week answer. Since I gave a big number, I'm going to give the answer.
Just
give Tom the point. It's 9-5. If I give you the point, then the game's over. It's a win for you. So, yeah, the big number of the week this week is 103 million. That's a big number, 103 million. Right on! And the answer is bookings or Burmese. Bookings or Burmese. And I've got nobody guessing on the chat, which is fine. Tom didn't chime in on the text, so he must be very involved in what he has to do this morning. So he's given his forgiveness and grace on that. The annual hunt for the invasive Burmese python snakes was yesterday in Florida. I think we've talked about this on the show in the past. The Python Challenge last year in Florida had more than 600 people from 25 states all hunting Burmese python snakes. These snakes that are in Florida have virtually no natural enemies in the Everglades, and they have decimated populations, the native populations of mammals and birds and other reptiles. It's not a good thing because there's hardly anything that hunts. There's no natural predators of these Burmese python snakes. So Florida, in order to reduce the Burmese python snake population, they have prizes including $2,500 for the most pythons captured and $1,500 for the longest snake. Last year, the first place prize winner captured 223 pythons. They must have found a couple of nests because that's insane. The $1,500 winner bagged a snake that was more than 15 feet long. Imagine seeing a snake 15 feet long slithering around.
What is your predator answer?
I can't understand you even still, Joann. I'm sorry.
What is their predator for their natural?
What is it? I don't know. I don't know what predators would kill a python snake. The organizers of this event, the state of Florida, basically say the snakes are supposed to be killed humanely. Is it humane to just take a machete and cut their necks right off? I mean, come on. These are Burmese python snakes that can get up to 15 feet long. This is a little crazy, deadly stuff going on here. Anyway, that's not the big number. The big number is bookings. Airbnb reported a record 103 million bookings in just the last quarter alone. So travel is up and people are using Airbnb. Here's something to keep in mind. Airbnb and Vrbo are a couple of those services out there where maybe getting a hotel room isn't what you're looking for. Maybe you really just want to have a house where it is that you're going on vacation. And because so many more people are starting to use these services, you're going to start seeing odd stories come up. And one of them, I won't show the pictures, but my daughter and her friends had a bachelorette party in the Nashville area last weekend, and the Vrbo house that they were staying at was not clean between clients, between users there, and it was very unsanitary. So the people that were behind them, the last people to use the house that they rented, left. It could have been worse, but it was bad enough. Garbage and soiled bedding. Let's just put it that. So if you're going to start hearing more of these stories simply because so many more people are using these things. All you can do is, report it to the person that you booked it with, I guess, and hope they clean it up quickly or rebook you to another place where it's been already clean. All right. I think that's going to cover it. I don't think there's anything else we've got for you this week, since we don't have Tom and Joann's microphone is not good this week. Here's hoping our technology works better next week, Joann, because I like talking. Yeah, you're gonna watch this recording back later, and you're gonna go, "Oh my gosh, that was horrible." Hey, Joann, you have a great week. We'll test this out later. And remember, friends, you change the world when you help one person. Be a blessing to someone this week. We'll try to do the same. Meet you back here next week for another Saturday morning Stateline show. See you at Hello Dolly, Starlight Theater, Rock Valley College. All right, take care.